I'm Eric Russell, and this is Under the Wig with Ongina.
Hi, I don't wear wigs, so it's Under the Hats.
Under the Hats.
Under the Hats with Ongina.
That's right, that's right. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Let's start with, how did you get your name? I always like to find out how...
Oh, so my middle name is Ong.
Okay.
It's Chinese, and God didn't bless me with a certain kind of Ina, so I made myself an Ongina.
All right.
It's really wide like the Grand Canyon.
Now, you moved to the U.S. in 1994.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I was born here.
Okay.
No, just kidding. I did. I moved to Seattle when I was 12 in 94. And then I moved to New York when I was 19. And then now I live in Los Angeles.
Excellent. Now, you've been on season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Mm-hmm. The original cast.
You are a professor at Drag U.
I am.
And you also hosted a comedy special for Logo.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I wasn't very funny, so I'd like to forget.
Okay.
No, I wanted to create a persona where it was original and it was something different, and so I met this man. His name is David Mason. He created headpieces for runway pieces, like runway and like magazine cover stories, etc. And I befriended him in New York City, and he had a closet full of just these hats. And I was like, oh my god, I want to be a bald queen wearing hats. So that's sort of how it started. I have, I think, 6 wigs.
Okay.
And, yeah, 6.
Love your tattoo on the sleeve side here. Talk about this. I've just noticed from season 1, I was like, I just thought that was the greatest
Well,
thing.
I wanted a Japanese tattoo, but I didn't want like a fat man. You know how usually there's a fat man with samurais? I didn't really want a fat man on my little arm. So I decided, I went to talk to my real story. I went to talk to my tattoo artist, and I was like, hey, I really want a tattoo, like, sort of Japanese, really cute, but I don't want a fat man. And so he was like, well, why don't you Google, like, anime and stuff and try and see, because the fat man stands for strength. And then he's like, you can try and find, like, a girl samurai. And then I found her. She's from Sakura Wars, and she solely believes in, like, protecting her, like, little, village and like fighting for like the rights of her like village and stuff. So her name is actually Cherry Blossom. In Japanese, I have no idea what it is. And then the sun is as the rising sun from the Japanese flag, and it stands for courage. And then this is one life, my choice, one destiny. And so that's pretty much what this is all about. I want to extend it here and here. So
You've probably met a lot of people just through Viva Glam and through Drag Race and Drag U. Is there one moment or a fan moment or maybe a fan letter you got that just went, wow, I really touched somebody's life?
Yeah, I get a lot of letters from people that are going through what I'm going through, being HIV positive, and people that have recently been diagnosed. I actually recently got a letter from one of my fans who has been so afraid to get tested and who's been getting sick and finally did and found out that he was HIV positive. And letters like this really, it hits, you know, it hits home for me, and it's just really sad, and at the same time I'm really happy that they find inspiration for me. But when I read these, it's like, it's really emotional, because I didn't put myself out there so that I can be the face of HIV. I put myself out there because I wanted to battle my own demons, and I wanted to come out as HIV positive to my family so that I can be as strong as I am. But now I get these positive letters, no pun intended, these letters from people that are, and they inspire me just as much as I inspire them. And so there's a lot of them that send me these letters, and I'm blessed to have, like, you know, I read these, Facebook, MySpace, I mean, even though MySpace is like totally irrelevant at this point, but I do still read them, and it's just, it still brings me to tears, you know, till this day, because it's just like, I'm going through it, so I know what they're going through, and I always try to let them know that it's not the end of your life. If anything, it accelerates your life, and this is the day where you pick up and just, the sky's the limit, and you go. So that's sort of like what I learned from being diagnosed with HIV. It's just like, I don't take it as a negative thing, because I can, because I'm positive. But, you know, joke aside, it really is, you have to accelerate your life and just, the sky's the limit, and go for whatever you want. The dreams that you have should be the same, no matter what, you know, what God throws at you.
What are some upcoming projects that you have? I know you're touring a lot.
I can't tell you.
Okay, they're secrets.
Season 2 of some show. Coming up on Logo. And aside from that, I host it's a webisode on logotv.com, and it's called HIV and Me.
Okay.
And we're actually going to start doing HIV and Us.
All right.
And I'm going to start interviewing HIV positive people and their families.
Okay.
Where before, HIV and Me is when I interview an HIV positive person and talk about their life and their struggle, the battle, how they, live their life, how happy they are about it, and, just really trying to inspire others, because there might be somebody in Middle America that has no one.
Right.
And you see these videos and you really kind of, you feel good about knowing that there are other people out there that are going through the same thing that you are. And so now what we're doing is we're going to interview HIV positive individuals plus their family.
Okay.
So I'm very emotional, so it's probably going to be a really emotional webisode, but I'm looking forward to it. So,
Okay.
And we're trying to get a genre of different people, different races, different ages, and so it's going to be, I think it's going to be really, really cool.
Well, this has
That
been
eliminates
Under
a
the
lot.
Wig with Ongina.
Under the hats with
Under the
Ongina.
hats. Yeah. I'm Eric Russell, and once again, Under the Wig. This has been great with Ongina.
Thank you
for being here.
Thank you.
Love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
I'll catch you next time.
Bye.